The Night Manager by John le Carré. The Night Manager is a thrilling espionage novel that follows Jonathan Pine, a former British soldier turned night manager at a luxury hotel. Pine becomes embroiled in the world of illegal arms dealing after encountering Richard Roper, a wealthy and influential arms dealer. Driven by a sense of justice and personal vendetta, Pine agrees to infiltrate Roper's organization under the guidance of British intelligence. The novel explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the moral ambiguities of espionage as Pine navigates a dangerous world filled with deceit and corruption. Let's deep dive into the book. Jonathan Pine's encounter with crime. The novel begins with Jonathan Pine working as a night manager at the Hotel Meister Palace in Zurich. Pine, a former British soldier, leads a quiet life until he meets Sophie Alikin, a guest who reveals her connection to Richard Roper, an infamous arms dealer. Sophie provides Pine with documents detailing Roper's illegal activities, which Pine anonymously passes to a friend in British intelligence. However, when Sophie is found murdered, Pine is consumed with guilt and a desire for justice, setting the stage for his involvement in espionage. This section introduces Pine's moral conflict and the catalyst for the unfolding events. Recruitment by British intelligence. Pine's information about Roper catches the attention of Leonard Burr, a British intelligence officer determined to bring down Roper's operation. Burr recruits Pine to infiltrate Roper's organization, exploiting Pine's desire for revenge and his skills as an ex-soldier. Pine agrees to the mission, adopting a new identity and undergoing training to prepare for his undercover role. This section explores the complexities of espionage, the ethical dilemmas faced by those in the intelligence community, and Pine's internal struggle with the dangers and deceptions inherent in the mission. Infiltrating Roper's inner circle. Under the guise of a former soldier turned mercenary, Pine successfully infiltrates Roper's circle by staging a daring rescue of Roper's son from a staged kidnapping. Gaining Roper's trust, Pine is invited into his inner circle, which includes Roper's partner Jed, with whom Pine develops a complex relationship. As Pine navigates this treacherous world, he must carefully balance maintaining his cover with gathering intelligence on Roper's illegal arms deals. This section heightens the suspense and tension as Pine becomes increasingly entangled in Roper's operations. Moral ambiguities and conflicts. As Pine delves deeper into Roper's world, he grapples with the moral ambiguities of his mission. He witnesses the ruthlessness and corruption that permeate Roper's business, as well as the complicity of various government and corporate entities. Pine's growing feelings for Jed complicate matters further, as he is torn between his duty to the mission and his personal desires. This section explores the ethical complexities of espionage and the personal costs of living a life of deception. The tensions within intelligence agencies. Parallel to Pine's undercover work, the novel delves into the bureaucratic and political tensions within British intelligence. Leonard Burr faces opposition from his superiors and rival agencies, who are reluctant to jeopardize political and economic interests by taking down Roper. These internal conflicts highlight the challenges of pursuing justice in a system riddled with compromise and competing agendas. This section underscores the theme of institutional corruption and the often murky nature of international politics and intelligence work. The climax and betrayal. The novel reaches its climax as Pine uncovers details of a major arms deal orchestrated by Roper. However, Pine's cover is jeopardized when Roper begins to suspect him, leading to a tense confrontation. The situation is further complicated by betrayals from within British intelligence, as certain officials seek to protect their own interests rather than support the operation against Roper. Pine's life hangs in the balance as he navigates these dangerous developments. This section intensifies the narrative tension and reveals the extent of the corruption and deceit within the world of espionage. Resolution and consequences. The mission ultimately results in a partial success, with some of Roper's operations disrupted, but Pine's full objectives remain unfulfilled due to the duplicity of various parties. Pine and Jed's relationship reaches a turning point, with both characters facing difficult decisions about their future. The novel concludes with Pine reflecting on the mission's outcomes and the blurred lines between right and wrong in the world of intelligence and international crime. This final section explores the lingering effects of Pine's actions and the unresolved moral questions that haunt him. Let's meet together the main characters of the book. Jonathan Pine, the protagonist, is a former British soldier who becomes entangled in the world of espionage. As the night manager of a luxury hotel, Pine is initially an observer of the criminal activities around him. However, his sense of justice and personal vendetta against Richard Roper propel him into a dangerous undercover mission. Pine's character is marked by his moral complexity, bravery, and internal conflicts as he navigates the treacherous waters of espionage and corruption. Richard Roper is the novel's primary antagonist, a charming and ruthless arms dealer known as the worst man in the world. Roper's facade of respectability conceals his involvement in illegal arms trafficking and other criminal activities. He is manipulative and cunning, using his wealth and influence to maintain a network of loyal associates. Roper's character embodies the theme of the corruption of power and the amorality of those who exploit global systems for personal gain. Leonard Burr is a British intelligence officer who recruits Pine for the mission to infiltrate Roper's organization. Burr is determined and idealistic, often clashing with his superiors and other agencies due to his uncompromising pursuit of justice. He represents the theme of institutional integrity and the challenges faced by those within intelligence agencies who seek to uphold ethical standards amidst political and bureaucratic pressures. Jed Marshall is Richard Roper's girlfriend, who becomes romantically involved with Jonathan Pine. She is initially depicted as a glamorous but somewhat superficial figure, living a life of luxury alongside Roper. However, as the story progresses, Jed's complexities and vulnerabilities are revealed. Her relationship with Pine complicates the mission, as she becomes a potential ally and source of information. Jed's character explores themes of loyalty, manipulation, and the search for meaning in a morally ambiguous world. Corcoran, often referred to as Corky, is Roper's right-hand man and a key member of his inner circle. He is intelligent, suspicious, and fiercely loyal to Roper, often serving as his enforcer and strategist. Corky's role is crucial in maintaining the operations of Roper's organization, and he is wary of Pine's true intentions. His character adds to the tension and intrigue of the narrative, embodying the theme of loyalty and the ruthless pragmatism required in the criminal underworld. Let's explore together the main themes and concepts of the book. Espionage and moral ambiguity. The night manager delves into the murky world of espionage, where the distinction between right and wrong is often blurred. The novel explores how intelligence work frequently involves moral compromises, deception, and betrayal. Pine's undercover mission and the actions of various intelligence agencies highlight the ethical complexities of pursuing justice in a world rife with corruption and conflicting interests. The corruption of power. The novel presents a critique of the corruption and moral decay associated with power, particularly in the realms of international business, politics, and intelligence. Characters like Richard Roper epitomize the amorality of those who wield significant influence, exploiting legal and political systems for personal gain. The narrative also critiques the complicity of governmental and corporate entities in perpetuating illegal activities, illustrating the pervasive nature of corruption. Identity and deception. Identity and deception are central themes in The Night Manager. Jonathan Pine's transformation from a hotel night manager to an undercover operative forces him to adopt multiple identities, blurring his sense of self. The novel explores the psychological toll of maintaining false identities and the challenges of discerning truth in a world built on lies and manipulation. This theme underscores the complex interplay between personal integrity and professional duty in the context of espionage. Revenge and justice. Pine's motivations are initially driven by a desire for revenge for Sophie Alikin's death, which evolves into a broader quest for justice. The novel examines the thin line between personal vengeance and the pursuit of justice, highlighting the emotional and ethical dilemmas faced by those seeking to right wrongs. This theme explores the consequences of revenge and the difficulties in achieving true justice in a corrupt world. The human cost of espionage. The Night Manager emphasizes the personal and emotional costs of espionage work. Pine's involvement in the mission leads to significant personal sacrifices, including the loss of normalcy and the constant threat to his life. The novel portrays the isolation and psychological strain experienced by those who live undercover, as well as the impact on relationships and personal well-being. This theme highlights the often overlooked human dimension of intelligence work. Let's talk about the author. John le Carré, the pen name of David John Moore Cornwell, was a renowned British author known for his espionage novels. Born on October 19, 1931, le Carré worked in British intelligence before becoming a full-time writer. His experiences in MI5 and MI6 provided him with deep insights into the world of espionage, which he vividly portrayed in his novels. Le Carré's works are celebrated for their complex characters, intricate plots, and moral ambiguity, often exploring the ethical dilemmas and human costs of intelligence work. Some of his most famous novels include The Spy Who Came In From the Cold, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, and The Constant Gardener. Le Carré's writing has had a significant impact on the genre, earning him a reputation as one of the greatest spy novelists of all time. He passed away on December 12, 2020, leaving behind a legacy of critically acclaimed literature. Sincere thanks for watching. If you found this summary helpful, consider taking a moment to hit the subscribe button, like or share the video. If you have any feedbacks or book requests, make sure to leave a comment. Regardless, I wish you a great day.